excellent students. So happy to see you all again. So I hope that you already watched the 3 videos about how to make the paper lamp. So in this project, we have learned about what is mandala and then how we can use those patterns to make a 3D form. So now I'm going to show you some tips about making the 3 paper lamp in a perfect way. So please get to look at it carefully. See you later. Okay, so for those students who have choose the first paper lamp, which is making the Cathedral Light, so you can see the result of making this work is really, it looks really elegant, and it is called the Cathedral Light because it can project a very glorious feeling to the audience. So I just want to pinpoint some of the tricky things that you have to pay attention on when you're making this lamp. So first of all, you should have prepared 9 drawings of this diamond part, and then you should have cut it and then interlock them to form this paper roll like this. Okay, so this part is already shown in the video, very detailed, so you can refer to it. And then afterward, this is the template that you have to make, because for the inner part, we still need to install the circle part inside in order to hold the shape of the Cathedral Light. So these 4 circles, this template you can find in the Google Classroom. What you need to do is just download it. And then after downloading it, then you use the cardboard. So I hope that you can find, if we are not doing at school, if you are at home, then you find some cardboard at your home, which is thicker than the normal A4 paper or the drawing paper. So for this cardboard, you have to prepare 4 of them and then stick them together into a stack. So just like this one, okay? So you can see that comparatively, it is much thicker than the original one. So because I have combined the 4 sheets together, okay? So in order to make it hard and durable, we have to do this step. So afterward, then you just need to insert the circle. So for this part, it's a little bit tricky. So you may need your mom or your dad or even your brother or sister to help you to do this part for inserting the circle. Okay, so for the rest of it, I hope that you can handle it by watching the video. Okay, so that is the first lamp. Okay, so guys, if you choose the second lamp style, which is using the paper cup to form the lamp, so this paper lamp is comparatively easier. So you can see that I have used 2 paper cups and used the glue. If you have glue gun at home, it would be better. Or if you don't have a glue gun, you can try to use double-sized tape to take both sides of the cup here. And then don't forget, in the video, it has asked you to cut out the hole, okay, the circle part of the bottom of the cup, because later on you can insert the light bulb inside it. Okay, so for this part, it's easy. You just need to cut out 90 strips of those paper, okay, and then you can form it. So what you have to do is you have to mark up the edge. Mark up the edge. So find at your home, I hope that maybe ask your mom, you can find this kind of soft ruler so that you can mark up according to 1.5 cm each. So we see that using the soft ruler, it is easier for you to mark up. Okay, so you just surround it, then you can mark it one by one. Okay. So afterward, I've done one already, but I just want to remind you one thing is, for sticking the paper strip, just remember that when you start up the first part here, right? Okay, you can see the ending part, after surrounding the 2 paper cups, the ending part should be placed oppositely, okay, to the starting point. So they are in a line, okay? So every strip, you should do it like this. So the second one, just like the first one, so you can apply the glue or the double-sized tape, and then according to the mark that you have marked up here, so even though it is very small, but you can still see it, okay? So it is underneath the first one, and then the end part, okay, you have to surround it. Surround the paper cup, and then until the end part, okay, so it's aligned if the second strip is here. Look at my finger, the starting point is here. So if I need to align with it, so the point should go here. So when I stick the glue or the double-sided tape, I just stick it this part. And then afterward, if you keep adding the strips, it will form a very elegant and a very pretty form of paper lamp. This is the second one, so I hope that you can do it successfully. Okay, so S1 students, here we comes to the last paper lamp, which is the most challenging one. So for those students who have chosen this lamp to do, I really want to praise you because it's very difficult, and I will give you bonus mark if you successfully complete the whole one, okay? So for this paper lamp, I just want to remind you, for folding the section, each section you have to prepare 30 of them, okay, 30. So, and the video have shown you very detailed of how to fold it, so I won't show it here. But I just want to remind you one very tricky thing I found in this paper lamp is when you need to insert the parts together, please find one of the triangle, just like this one here, right? Okay. So when you insert it, you will find, oh, Miss San, here is 2 layers. You can see this is the first layer, which is underneath. And then the second layer is on the top here, right? Okay. So what you have to do is, for inserting the second part, you should use the first layer, the top layer, instead of the inner one. The inner one that you cannot put the whole part inside the structure. So you have to use the first top layer and then insert it until the whole part can form a complete triangle again. So I do it again, this part, okay? See the first hole, okay? The first layer here, the top one, and then insert the angle and then put it until the whole part has formed a complete triangle here. Then you can form it properly. And one more thing I want to remind you is, because when I'm making of it, I found it's a bit difficult to hold the pyramid here. So I found that if you can add glue, apply some glue on the part you are going to insert. You can see I just apply the glue on the top. Okay, just the little triangle here. And then insert it. Then the lamp can hold more firmly. Then it will be easier even you add the third one. Again, on the top layer, you have to open it with your finger or your nail, okay? And then insert it, okay? So because I have added glue here, so it is very firmly sticked together, and it's easier for me to hold the form later on, okay? So you have to bear in mind when doing this paper lamp, you have to always remember using the top layer whole, and also applying glue on the top. Then you will find it easier to form the pyramid afterward. So you should have in total 10 sections of this, 10 sets of this part, okay? And then when you combine them together, it will form a sphere and your work will be done. And I will really praise you about it, and then bonus mark will be given to you, okay? So see you soon.